My name is Gray and I'm a girl, and that's the show.
Zach, let's get back to the hotel. First Anna, then Becky, now Diane. I'm not looking forward to writing this investigation report.
Agent Morgan. York. Do you have a moment?
What is it, George?
We're becoming friends now. You used the right name.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Do you have any time later?
Yeah.
Can't we just do it here?
If possible, I'd like to go to a bar. Of course, we don't really have to.
A
Oh.
bar? Now that sounds like a good idea. Zach, what do you think?
Yeah,
We can
sure.
go drinking with George, or turn him down and head back to the hotel.
Yeah. Find out what he wants.
George, that scar on your cheek. Where did you get it?
This? Didn't I tell you? Well, it's not from work. I got it when I was a kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing? I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big
Oh
tree
my
in our
gosh.
backyard.
Growing up, we had
I used
this
to climb it a
crabapple
lot.
tree in our front yard, and
I'd fall
I
out of it a
would
lot.
climb up and like sit in it for hours, just like doodling or writing or whatever.
This wasn't
I
anything
miss
like
that
that,
tree.
though. It was my mother. She did it.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry. It's ancient history.
Yeah, but it can
The
still
world is
affect
flooded
you.
with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims. I have no memories of my father. He left before I knew him. My mother would hit me every time I asked why. And it didn't stop there. If I ate too slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me. Hit me bad. The worst was what she called the tree punishment. She'd whip my back with these thin tree branches like a whip.
Please, Mama. I won't do it again.
Nothing like some good old-fashioned child abuse.
I'm sorry.
Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out. And that's why I didn't want to show you those scars on my back. Every time after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing. This is hurting the tree more than it is hurting you.
I
And me.
I
being a
mean, that
naive,
branch
dumb
doesn't
kid,
have
I
nerves.
believed her. I went to the
Feel
woods
like
to
that's pretty
apologize to the
inaccurate.
trees.
Like, if it's just a dead branch that fell off a tree, no tree was harmed.
I kept asking myself, why is she hurting me this way? I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I've just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law of Mother Nature at work. The strong eat the weak.
Oof,
But
that's
now,
such
you have
abused
the power
person
to protect
logic.
the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me into this line of work.
That might be a bit much. May I recommend therapy? Please.
York. I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I? And if it weren't for me, both Becky and Diane would still be alive.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say
I could have
it,
saved them both.
but you're not
know-
wrong.
It's almost like they died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
I invited you to this bar for a drink. But I guess this bar is my confession chamber. And I wanted you to listen. And to tell you, well, you must already hate me for causing all these problems, not following your orders.
Oh my god, are
York.
their hands touching? Aw.
I'm sorry. I'll follow your orders from now on. You'll have my total cooperation.
George, you've been as cooperative as you can be.
It's been like,
You even invited an
shit,
FBI guy to a bar for
bitch.
drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town. And the folks here respect you for that. Nobody can blame you for anything.
I
Thanks.
mean, I can. I can
do
blame
feel
you.
a little better.
Mainly for Becky's death. Diane, that was more pure accident, but like,
Since we're here, why don't you talk to a few other people? I'll just finish off my drink. Let me know before you leave, okay?
okay. All of these options of future friends. And a silent piano player. I like how I cannot talk to anyone except characters. Meaning, Carol.
Hey,
Hey.
Carol. Becky is dead. Diane, too.
That's a
We've got
conversation
Nick in custody
starter.
as a suspect.
Nick didn't do
That's
it.
an interesting line.
I know.
Just like,
Carol,
how much does a polar bear
You
weigh?
took a locket
Enough to
from
break
Diane,
the
didn't you?
ice.
A locket with
Hi,
this
nice to
mark
meet
on it.
you. And instead you just walk up like, hey, all your friends are dead. How you doing?
I'm busy, gotta go.
Okay, bye. God, that walk is insane. Oof, your lip syncing is not good. Were you double fisted? One handed? Wait, what? I don't know. He had 2 beers in one hand. That is a pointy shoulder. Was George making eyes at York? I feel like he was. And York caught him looking. I like how the rest of the band came in and also isn't on the stage. I like it. I like that song. Anything else? Alright, so you claim Nick's innocence. Ooh. Yeah. Can I go through your stuff? I'd love to do that. Or is this just like a bathroom? Oh no, it's your thing. Gonna steal your stuff. Ooh. How's my suit? Oh, it's all good. This is a pretty nice dressing room. Nothing? Okay. Might as well. Okay, George. I think I'm good. Let's see where the night takes us.
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys.
Emily is already a goddess of the forest.
I didn't know we were waiting for you, and also love your dress.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
You are so overdressed for this bar.
Why is she here?
I just thought the more the merrier. You know, to relax and get loose. Is this a problem?
No, of course not. Pardon me, Emily, but I'm pooped. I think I'll just call it a night.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me? I was hoping the three of us could have a drink and let out a little steam.
I'm afraid I've already had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York. So I'll see you guys.
Well, if you have to leave me alone with her, but now you've also confused me. Do I chase after George instead? Oh, my heart is so torn.
I think George likes you, but he's avoiding you all at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a thing of the past. Okay. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school.
How much older is
But
he
I
than you?
never
Because
really
that is
considered
super
him my
creepy.
type.
If
And
he's
there's the age
older.
gap thing too. I respect him.
Yeah,
of
like,
course.
no,
I
ew,
wouldn't have taken
no,
his job
that's creepy,
otherwise.
that's pedo-y. He should not be.
So,
Law.
did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working. Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was. Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him. My mother? Totally different story. A wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not only that, but she would always help me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step. We had our battles, sure, but all in all, she was a wonderful mother.
Past tense?
Yeah, she's gone now. Cancer, just before I graduated high school.
Woof.
She gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go. It's what I treasure most.
Oh.
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
Sweet. Oh, lingering smile. Just a can of tomato sauce?
I had a good time tonight. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
You're just in the... Where's your
York.
umbrella? Well, I guess most people don't own umbrellas.
Yes.
That's right. They did address that. But, like, why are you standing in the rain? There was a pavilion.
Please, don't lie to us, okay?
I won't. Don't worry. I won't.
Ooh, I like that hair clip. But really, you're standing in the rain and letting your dress get drenched? Okay, I'm gonna save, and I think that there is a quest I can do in the bar. Is there? Right? I think. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I can't do it on this night. Checking it real quick. Oh, yeah. I'm in the wrong chapter. Okay. quality beef. I guess. Well, wait. Am I just going to bed? Yeah, just going to bed. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. And then I might... Ooh, I'm so tempted to do some side questy stuff, like replay some old chapters. Especially to get the teleportation thing. I might do that. I think I might go back and do some side quests. Let's go.
There was another really bad one around this time of year. 3 years ago.
Murder?
Remember, Zach? Yes, that's right. That one. Multiple homicide, same MO. Across Utah, Colorado, and Missouri. The victims were all average married housewives. But after being run over so many times by a car, they didn't look human.
Oh, cute.
5 victims in 2 months in the 3 states. The way he killed them was always the same.
That's
But
a
aside
lot.
from that, there was nothing that linked the victims together. Well, they were all married. But age, race, nothing else matched up. Tire marks and fragments of paint ID'd the car that was used. That's where things got really tricky. The perpetrator used a 1993 model Cadillac Alante as a weapon. It was registered in the name of one Senator... No, I don't feel like talking about this anymore. That senator's basement. I wish I could forget what I saw there.
Ooh. I just wanted to hear the end of the story. Hot dog. Ooh. I'd eat that hot dog. One of the most, one of the few pranks I've ever seen that I actually thought was really funny online was someone rearranged the keys on a keyboard to spell you mad instead of Cordy. Like, good. You're doing pranks right.
Zach, let's go over our progress.
Ooh, okay, quiz.
From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house, Nick and Diane became our primary suspects.
Yes.
There were a couple of reasons for this. First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane. Also, Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our third victim.
I don't think
The third victim
Becky giving Diane a locket would
was
make
strung
her
up in the entrance hall of the art gallery.
necessarily suspicious of murder.
Her hands were tied. and
Just
a
that
knife
she
was
might
sticking
know
out of her
more.
chest. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
It was right after the crime?
That's right. Diane was still alive.
I mean,
This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed.
but I mean, Becky was still alive too.
Which means the criminal was
On her
still
way
close
to
by.
death, but more
It was
rapidly
someone
than
near the
Diane. But, like,
There are
that's
2 possible
not
candidates.
really
Nick,
accurate.
who was knocked out in the entrance, and one other.
Kason!
Zach, who was the other person in the gallery?
Oh my gosh, if it was Harry,
That's right.
that'd be really
Casey.
funny.
We followed Willie, good dog, all the way.
Oh, that he just has to
Casey's statement came out
insert
as
good
follows.
dog. Good dog,
He
Willie.
and Diane were in a physical relationship. That was why he visited the gallery. The two were in the middle of such a meeting when Nick showed up. Diane lost her cool and shut
Awkward.
Kaysen up in the basement. Now, what did Kaysen hear when he was locked up?
Man's boots.
That's it. The sound of boots passing by. Nick was wearing boots that day. which means it was likely that Diane met with Nick in her room.
So it was still Willie who did
Nick
it.
said he argued verbally with Diane about her playing around with men, but they eventually decided to go out drinking to make up. However, immediately after that,
Wait, they went out drinking to
Nick
make up?
was attacked by someone in the
Oh,
entrance
decided
hall
to
and
go out
knocked
drinking.
unconscious.
Okay.
We saw the rest.
Zach, do you think that Nick is our serial killer?
Oh, God. I love these options. These are amazing.
Me too. Usha sent in a report too. He found a large volume of red seeds in Diane's stomach. This confirms her as a victim of the raincoat killer.
Drugs.
Remaining leads. There is the locket, which is in Carol's possession, the man with the tattooed back, and the upside-down peace sign. There's a lot left to answer. I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow.
Yes. The sacred, all-knowing coffee.
Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out?
Do
I
you
was
think he was
surprised.
into me?
It's the end of a monarchy.
I'd really only been considering Emily, but like, now
And he
my
called
heart
me
is
York
confused.
instead of Agent Morgan.
Just turn this game into a dating sim. You don't check through the peephole first? Hi?
Emily? What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
I'm
up?
sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
My
And so
mother,
this is
very kind woman. She
This
always
is the
smiled
music.
so brightly.
cool.
Baked cakes and cookies every day.
Every
She'd say that I needed
day?
the sugar because I spent so much time thinking.
What? I
father
want
was
every
always
day.
quiet.
I mean, I don't.
He
My
didn't talk
waist and
much. He was a
thighs and
federal agent.
hips and all that definitely do
Me.
not want cookies and cakes
he
every
was
day.
hardly ever at
But
home.
like, my mouth does.
The only words he ever had for me were harsh ones.
Please? That would be
I
amazing.
had a vivid imagination, and I remember he once said this to me. There are plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. And it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying. I found out later that my father was one of the first to ever use criminal profiling to catch bad guys. And so now I'm doing exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Mind if it's something personal?
Fire away.
Who's Zach?
Zach is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's my only friend.
What kind of person is he then?
The sass,
Well,
the judgment,
I've never seen
the
his face.
pain it has inflicted in my heart.
He's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
A long time ago.
Why are you jealous?
Back when I was a child.
Oh. Cute.
I was 7.
How much wine have you had to drink?
I woke up one morning
see
to hear
3
my mother
bottles.
crying in the living
From
room.
my understanding of alcohol, and
This
also the
wasn't
fact that you
normal,
guys
so-
were drinking earlier.
I headed in to see her.
I feel like y'all are drunk.
My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared. I closed my eyes. So I don't remember much more. But I do remember the words my father said to me. At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Cute.
When I came back to my senses, they were both dead.
You just...
He shot my mother, and then killed himself.
Y'all just have such delightful backstories.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me.
Coping
It was
mechanism.
around that time that we became friends.
I'm here. I'm with you, he said. I'll be here always. We can get through this together. Quite aside from that terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer. And here we are, working together, getting through things.
This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this. I wonder if Zach will get angry.
That's a sad story. But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
I know. I think maybe I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
Yeah, and felt like it. Bored on a Wednesday night, you know? But
Oh yeah, York, I forgot to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You saved my life.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't
I
save me
did
at the
do that.
gallery, I would have died along with Diane.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
And your life
What
is
did
just
you
like
just say?
nothing in comparison.
Useless? I was never expecting to hear you say that. Huh. There might be a modest guy in you after all.
Finally, you noticed? You're a little slow, aren't you?
Maybe hopeless, but not useless.
Also, red nails with a blue dress and blue and silver accents.
Zach, do you think Emily got home safely?
Maybe you should have seen her home.
Anyway, I think it's more serious of a
Or
situation
gotten
than I
her-
thought.
Room at
Do
this
you remember
giant empty hotel.
our conversation with Emily? She's really interested in you. I think she's starting to have certain feelings for you.
If that's the case, Zach, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed.
Well, if it comes to that, let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
Yes, the human versus the coping mechanism persona in my brain. Fighting over a girl.
Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Just for a moment. 1 second. Hate it in here, Thomas. I think I'm going mad.
Whoa,
I know
Nick,
you're there.
I was gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and just assume, like, you're some
Thomas?
jerk face, but, like, you're not okay.
Thomas! Thomas!
Though also, where is Thomas? Though also, I wouldn't blame Thomas to be like, I just need to be away from you. This is too much, man. Cute. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I do think that that looks really cute. I don't know why that kind of stuff where it's just like, oh, it's supposed to be sexy, and I just look at it, I'm just like, I just think it's kind of cute. I like it. Don't think gross things. It's just cute. Shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Thank you! If you'd like to support the show, check out my Patreon page and my Redbubble store. Links are included in the description down below. That's right, I got swag. Swag is in merch, not swag as in swagger. I'm still a nerd. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!